Hey, it's Sean with Boost Baseball. I'm here with Andre. We're going to take you through a sample of the daily 7's. This is back to basics.
Cool, let's get into it.
First thing today on the daily 7's is dynamic warm-up. You guys, we're not going to take you through that today. You know what that is, high knees, butt kickers, so on. We're going to start with the clamshells and
Planks.
So
a sample, you'd see it on the board, it would say planks, clamshells, one leg balance, ball catch. You would see kneeling, thoracic, spine, wall scap slides, rotational medicine ball throws, and wall drives. That would be on your sample day. So right here, we're gonna get into the planks, and we're gonna just go over a couple things that are super important. That would be pushing yourself away from the ground and clenching the butt cheeks so that you really engage that pelvic floor. On the board, it may say 45 seconds, it may say a minute, it may say 30 seconds. It all will change. Next is the clamshells. This one's really important to us because it really gets the hips firing and strong. So things like hitting and throwing where there needs to be a lot of rotational power, stealing bases, fielding, and it just does everything. So clamshells is the next one on the list. Then we'll get into, we have one leg balance with catch. So for a basic player, first coming in, we would probably do just baseballs. Guys who this would be too easy for, we would jump in and start doing Hiko sticks where we're calling out colors to make it a little harder. Sean's just going to get into a balanced athletic position, and really the most important part of this is if I say left, or if I throw it to his left, he catches with the left. If I throw it to the right, he catches with the right. So he's reaching out, grabbing the ball, he's making sure he's looking at it go into his hands. And then they would do 10 to 20 of those and switch. The balance boards could possibly change. That's a very easy balance board. We have much harder ones, so those would vary. As we said before, we have the kneeling thoracic spine. This one's really nice because it gets the whole spine strengthened and flexible, which is great for throwing and hitting, obviously.
we need to build up good separation between the muscles there, and that needs to be flexible.
Sweet. And then we are going to take you over to the wall for wall scap slides.
So with the wall scaps, we need our tailbone against the wall, shoulder blades against the wall, head against the wall, elbows and hands against the wall, and also make sure that your back sits flat. There should be no gap behind. And you start in a W, and then go up into a Y, and then back and forth. Try and keep your hands and arms as close to the wall as possible, and do about 12 to 15 reps on those.
Oh, that's a great one. Next up was medicine ball throws. There's all kinds of ways to throw this medicine ball, but for us, we like to extend the arms all the way and really focus on your obliques and hips, making the ball move and slam into the wall. It's really important that players are just following the tiny details of all these things. That's why we made these videos. A lot of guys might come in here and just try to fly through everything. You're just not going to get the same benefit as the player who's real meticulous with the detail. Last thing over here looks like wall drives. This one's fun for us because it really gets a nice burn in the calves and the glutes, a little bit in the core. If you want to go more advanced, you create more of an angle, so you would walk your feet back and lower your hands. Then you'd really be sprinting into the wall. If you're just beginning, you would be more in an upright position. And what's important here is that you're trying to bring your knees up and out, and you're trying to stay off your heels, okay? And you can do quick exchanges, 1, 2, or you can do 1, 2, 3, okay? And obviously when the athletes getting better at this, they would just walk their feet back and have more of an angle created. That's one sample of a basic daily 7.